Did I get a signal? Hallelujah. So anyways, I just did a video and it did not work because I lost signal. But let's try this again. Anyways, I wanted to do like a follow-up from my video the other day when I was kind of like humdrum and like, you know, talking about right identity and kind of staying shielded in the glory when weird opposition and stuff comes at you. But I also wanted to put a little emphasis to the fact that you don't have to be like, you know, always defensive to whatever, you know, tactics of the enemy try and come at you or through people at you. And I guess I was just kind of highlighting some of the stuff I was dealing with a few employees that I work with, and ironically enough, they tried to throw me under the bus and make me look bad. But since I work unto the Lord and I know that I put in my due diligence and best effort every day, there was like no accusation that they could actually pin anything on me. So right off the bat, I'm already vindicated. And plus the Lord goes before you in all things with those types of scenarios, whatever the enemy's tactics are. But also, I just want to highlight the importance of forgiveness in it. Because, you know, whatever, I was just getting in the glory and kind of soaking and stuff. And whatever, I was just releasing some things and just putting them before the Lord and forgiving them. And, you know, you're going to have to do that time and again, pretty much every day. And that just frees you up. You know, we know it's imperative to keep our hearts open and receiving from Him, because it's really just a block from you receiving the goodness of the Lord and being able to move on with, you know, your everyday life without things like just weighing you down. So, yeah, just the importance of forgiveness. And so I was in that place and I was forgiving those people all over again, like I do every day, and, you know, just releasing it so I can continue to intercede and pray for them. Because I don't just leave it there, you know, when I feel people's rejection or mere hatred for the glory that dwells within me, I don't just stay there and be like, oh, humdrum, blah, you know, poor little me. It's more like, well, that's an honor, because if I'm stirring them up anyways, at least I'm carrying the glory of God. But I always go back to that place of forgiving and going back into abiding in His love, so I can intercede on their behalf and love them easier. Because I think it's a lot easier when we can abide in His love, because He gives us the grace to want to love others, even those who are unlovable. And I've seen that time and again where I'm like, wow, you did me dirty, son. And then somehow, like, when I see them, I'm like, all right. Like, there's just grace there where I'm like, in the natural, I'd probably, like, want to, you know, honestly punch you in the face or something, but by the grace of God right now, I see you in a different light, and I'm gonna try and love you. And so before I continue on and make this much longer than it needs to be, when I was soaking, though, it's almost like, you know, I was picturing the person and I saw them, and I mean, I always ask the Lord, let me see them the way you see them. And that makes it a lot easier to disable some of our views of certain people, and even to ask for Him to reveal their hearts, because a lot of times they're just wounded. And He does that in a lot of ways. Like, I usually just see the childlikeness and the frailty of a broken child in a person, you know. So it's almost like I saw them as children, and I saw their brokenness and parts of them that he's beautifully woven together that might have been shattered in certain ways, that he just has to bring back into the fullness of his glory, and he's got the right timing for that. And my due diligence is to intercede on their behalf and show them love the best way I can, even if it's just saying nothing and being there. And even if the glory inside me makes them feel uncomfortable and they manifest weird, it's not my problem, I'm just the glory carrier. But yeah, I really saw that today. I saw, if we could just visualize a childlikeness, the child's heart within any person that's come against you, or the brokenness of why people react the way they do, then it helps us disable our defenses to continue to love them. So I just wanted to throw that out there as a follow-up. We ain't got to be all defensive, like, let me throw my glory bombs all the time, but the glory bombs are full of love. And that's important too. So I feel like I released some stuff, and that's good. And I can go in there come my Monday and love them all over again and pray for them and not let things stir me up in a place where I can't just like rest and abide and know that the Lord's got it anyways. And we also have to realize he sees it all anyways, so we don't have to vindicate ourselves. It's not like he didn't know that was even going to happen. He goes before us. He's outside of the realm of time. He already knew. So, anyways, much love. You guys take care.